Item number 18. I think the fact that we put repeal in there, and I would imagine that's what the original intent is to do here, I think it's a huge mistake. It has not reflected well on us, and I don't believe the intent was, I hope the intent is not to completely do away with it. And I would hope that the intent is, from everyone up here, is that we're saying we do not need a type of code of ethics. The reality is, past history has proven we do. I mean, we're unfortunately paying for past sins of others. We've lost the public trust, and we need to maintain that. And if we're going to do this, and if there are concerns with the existing code of ethics, can you say it was rushed? Absolutely. Can you say there might have been political ramifications or an undercurrent there for it? Obviously, people can say that. But I ask, please, let's not repeal it. Let's create a committee to thoroughly research it, find out ways we can strengthen it, find out where the flaws are and correct them before we repeal it. I think it's a huge mistake. It's a very negative connotation. It's another black eye in the city. I hope that was not intentional to do that. I know there might be some frustrations, but I'm going to please ask you to please consider doing that before we do anything else.
I propose that the City Commission immediately appoint a Blue Ribbon Commission on Ethics comprised of Deerfield Beach citizens to work closely with the Florida Atlantic University Public Ethics Academy to develop an amended ethics code which will meet all the above requirements and report back to the Commission with its recommendations no later than 90 days from now.
That's exactly why it's on here, because we needed to discuss this, we need to talk about it. It was not done by our city attorney. It was done by outside counsel. It was rushed the week before the commission. When Mr. Astra came and spoke with us from FAU, Astra, okay, he, told us some of the discrepancies and double jeopardy and so on and so forth, and that is something that I feel very important that we do. And yes, let's form a committee. We can each pick a member, from the community, and let's move it forward.
What I would recommend is that you're going to be forming an ad hoc committee, that we come back at the next meeting with a resolution to form the committee, and at that meeting you can also make your appointments if you so choose to do so, and do it that way. Or you can do it this evening. It's however you choose to do it. I can work it either way, whatever works for the committee.
We each pick a member from the community.
Most definitely.
From each district.
Or it
doesn't even need to be done. Okay.
I have my name now.
So do I.
Okay.
So do I.
Okay. Do you have a name?
Can you give me a name till next meeting?
I haven't asked permission either, but I know who I want.
You can put them down. It's okay. Put them down. I want to look behind you also.
Marty thinks there's a buffet when you guys show the signs.
What I thought I would do is, because you have to establish an ad hoc committee, normally you would have a resolution in front of you. If I could read it, I could extemporaneously just read into the record, because we need to do it procedurally correctly. There will be a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Deerfield Beach providing for an ad hoc committee on ethics with regard to making recommendations as to the City of Deerfield Beach Ethics Code as set forth in Ordinance 2009/06. Whereas City Commission has adopted Ordinance number 2009-06, which contains the Ethics Code, semicolon, and new paragraph. Whereas the City of Deerfield Beach City Commission desires to establish an ad hoc committee for the purposes of making recommendations for possible amendments to the Ethics Code. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Commission of the City of Deerfield Beach, Florida, as follows. Section 1, the City of Deerfield Beach City Commission hereby establishes an ad hoc committee for the purposes of making recommendations on the City of Deerfield Beach Ethics Code, period. Each City Commissioner shall appoint one member to the Ethics Committee who shall be a resident of the City of Deerfield Beach. The committee shall have an existence of 6 months, which existence may be extended for a period of 3 additional months by motion of the City Commission. All members shall meet at a facility provided by the city and shall finish business within the 6 or 9 month period as provided herein. All recommendations of the committee shall be just that, recommendations for possible consideration by the City Commission. The committee shall establish its own rules and elect its own officer.
One other thing, Andy, are we restricted to picking people in our own districts, or we can cross lines?
Only requirement is they be residents of the city.
Well, that's good. I'd offer a motion right away.
So you want to go with this?
Establishing ad hoc committee on ethics to be a temporary committee from 3 to 6 months, chaired by Mr. Jerry Ferguson. You want a
From the-
lawyer, you don't need no
from the
lawyer for
tape.
no ethics.
Roll call, please.
Yes. Commissioner Gas?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Popelski?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Poitier?
Yes.
And Mayor Nolan?
Yes. Who you want?
You pick who you want.
I'm gonna nominate Don Landre.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay.
Oh, he had 2 votes already, huh? She said that's who I was gonna get. I want Gloria Battle to be my
Oh, yeah.
appointee.
She's good.
And I haven't asked her, and don't you open your mouth. She's sitting right there.
Is she here?
Yeah. She's out in the back.
Oh, I see her. Okay, go ahead, Marty.
She's busy now, but she'll make time for it. It's very important.
I would like to ask Pam if she would serve.
I'd like to nominate Todd Drosky.
Joan, would you like to be my appointee on this committee? Do you have time? You're welcome.
You can make a motion appointing the board.
Could I please have a motion to appoint the board?
I would like to make a motion to appoint the names that have been placed for the Blue Ribbon Committee for the Ethics Committee.
I second that.
May I have a roll call?
Yes. Commissioner Gas?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Popelski?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Poitier?
Yes.
And Mayor Nolan?
Yes.